Shawan secretly raised a little monster without his mother's knowledge and named it Crusoe. Because its cries were too noisy, his elder sister was worried that they would be discovered. One day, Master Lu, who came to repair the toilet, visited their home. The little monster's cries alerted him. Shawan lied that it had hatched from an egg. Master Lu guessed that it might be the legendary Loch Ness monster, the rarest creature in the world. When his mother showed up, Shawan and his elder sister managed to hide the truth from her with great difficulty. That night, his mother dressed up beautifully to entertain the company officers who came because their house was going to be requisitioned. While Shawan was feeding Crusoe, his elder sister called him away. Crusoe fell out of the bathtub while trying to reach the food. It encountered a fierce dog in the corridor, was chased around and fled in all directions, and made a real mess of the house. Later, Crusoe found goldfish in the pond. After jumping in, it grew several times larger, and the family really couldn't keep it at home any longer. Xiao Lu and Shawan drove Crusoe to the lakeside and released it. Crusoe was reluctant to part, and only when lured by some snacks did it let Shawan leave. After that, Shawan began to help the soldiers with small tasks such as polishing shoes, setting up tents, and cleaning cars, learning to be a little soldier. But he still couldn't resist running to the lakeside and calling out for Crusoe. Crusoe appeared and took Shawan on a tour across the lake. Unfortunately, the cook came with his dog. The workers made the shape of a monster with wooden sticks and strips of cloth and took the so-called Loch Ness monster photos. A few days later, the news of the Loch Ness monster spread all over the newspapers. When the chef saw it, he claimed that he had seen it before. When the chubby general heard about it, he came with a fishing boat to hunt Crusoe. The cook's dog barked wildly when it smelled something. Crusoe showed its head and gave the dog a fright, and almost capsized the fishing boat. The chubby general fired a gun, and Crusoe dived into the water and then tipped over the fishing boat. When Shawan arrived, Crusoe was holding the cook in its mouth. Shawan asked it to let go, but he accidentally fell into the water himself. Crusoe quickly dropped the cook and rescued Shawan. Shawan fainted, and Crusoe stayed by his side, looking concerned. The army commander came with Shawan's mother. When Shawan woke up, his mother finally understood him. However, at this moment, a shell came flying. Shawan rode on Crusoe to guide it to escape. The general's radio malfunctioned, and he couldn't stop the army from bombing. While Crusoe was evading the shells, a large net appeared ahead. Shawan told Crusoe to leave him alone, and his mother arrived in time to save Shawan. Crusoe turned back, broke through the iron net, smashed the gun emplacement, and finally regained its freedom.